Ah, yes, the elusive alpha male. He's strong, he's confident, he probably screams at his podcast guests for not drinking raw eggs straight from the shell. He's got a firm handshake, an unwavering stare, and, according to some self-help books, an inexplicable hatred for soy boys. Society has convinced us that men fall into a strict pecking order with fearless alphas on top and sniveling betas at the bottom. But here's the problem. The whole thing is nonsense. Let's rewind to where this myth even started. Back in the 1970s, a scientist named David Mech studied wolves in captivity and noticed that some seemed to take on a dominant role in their packs. He called them alpha wolves, and thus the internet's favorite macho buzzword was born. There was just one tiny problem. Mech later debunked his own research. Yep, the very guy who coined the term alpha wolf came back and said, "Oops, my bad, that's not actually how wolves work in the wild." Turns out, wolf packs aren't ruled by some tyrannical jock wolf barking orders at weakling underlings. They're family units, usually led by a breeding pair, a mother and father wolf. So if anything, alpha wolf just means wolf mom and dad who take care of their kids. Sorry, fellas, but that's a little less Sigma grind set and a little more responsible parenting. But wait, it gets better. Not only is the alpha concept incorrect for wolves, but it's also completely irrelevant to human social structures. Humans are complex cooperative creatures. Our societies don't function on a rigid dominance hierarchy where one dude just growls his way to the top. In fact, in most primates, our actual relatives, social success comes from forming alliances, cooperation, and, brace yourself, emotional intelligence. All those things that alpha male influencers call beta behavior. And speaking of those influencers, let's talk about the usual suspects peddling this nonsense. Joe Rogan, Andrew Tate, and Jordan Peterson have all, at various times, entertained or promoted the idea that men should strive to be alpha males to succeed in life. Whether it's Rogan talking about primal instincts, Tate ranting about real masculinity, or Peterson waxing poetic about lobsters, seriously lobsters, these guys have helped keep the myth alive. But here's the thing, none of it is backed by real science. In fact, the very concept is built on outdated research and a complete misunderstanding of both human and animal behavior. And for the love of dog lovers everywhere, let's clear up one more thing. Your pet dog is not trying to dominate you. The idea that dogs see their human families as a wolf pack and are constantly scheming for dominance is outdated pseudoscience. Your dog isn't refusing to get off the couch because he thinks he's the alpha. He just doesn't want to move. And frankly, same. So what can we learn from all this? If you want to be respected, admired, or successful in life, forget the ridiculous alpha versus beta labels. Be kind, be confident, support others, and maybe, just maybe, stop calling people betas on Twitter. It doesn't make you an alpha, it just makes you weird. And remember, true confidence doesn't come from chest thumping. It comes from knowing you don't need to. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to The Debunkers, and drop a comment below telling us your favorite absurd alpha male moment from pop culture.